First one is to use an analogy of two kings. The analogy goes like this. You've got one king, you're going into the throne room, and as you're walking in, first thing you notice is you're walking on a diamond-studded carpet, amazing in its beauty. And then you see these beautiful tapestries on the walls, and you see all the courtiers just scintillating in their apparel, beautiful music and so forth. As you walk further and further into the throne room, you get closer to the king's throne, you see how resplendent in glory he is, and everything around him is just shimmering in this glory. Well, then the second king is in a throne room. You walk into the room. Immediately you notice, I'm standing on a concrete floor. There's nothing on the walls. In fact, there's nobody in the room. There's no music, there are no people. But at the far end of the room, there's this resplendent king in all of his glory. The first one is the Catholic model. God is so glorious and magnificent that he lavishes glory and magnificence on everything and anyone around him. Any of his friends participate in his beauty. The second king is a model that many of our non-Catholic friends tend to follow when they think about God. God is so jealous of his own glory, he's so concerned that I might get caught up in looking at a tapestry for a few minutes, that he has everything eliminated so that all I can look at is him. Now, sure, he's a glorious king, but my thesis is, which king is more glorious? Well, certainly the first one. That's why we see no problem in praising a sunset or a mountain range or the magnificent work that Christ wrought in his mother Mary, the perfection of grace in her, or any of the saints. The second technique that I use is to talk about this fictional couple. The young woman, the young man are sitting and talking, and they're deeply in love. And the young man says to the woman, I love you more than I love myself. I love you with all of my being. I want to be with you every second of the day. I want to share my life with you. My heart is yours. But I'm not interested in going to meet your parents. I'm not interested in your brothers and sisters. I could care less about your friends. I don't want to look at your high school yearbook. In fact, I don't want to know anything or anyone that has to do with your past or your family. All I want to do is focus on you. Isn't that absurd? How many people are walking around with exactly that attitude toward Christ? This whole idea of me and Jesus, and that's it, is completely unbiblical. The biblical model is, Lord, I love you, and anything that pertains to you, your friends, your family, where you live, what you said, that is vitally important to me, and I want to know everything I can about that.